Yay, I'm live. No seance is needed. Isn't that thrilling? Welcome to the ocean's deep woo. And here we do the deepest of woo, because woo is what we do. Oh, yes. And what we do is talk about some very deep stuff. And that has a lot to do with experiencing and experiencers. We have a lot of people gravitate to this channel that are experiencers. That just means they experience something out of the ordinary. And this happens to millions of people all over the world. Almost everybody at some point in their life will have something happen that they can't explain by normal means. That makes just about everybody on earth an experiencer. And recently I've been thinking I'm practically running a support group for experiencers here. Because, if you've had something weird go on in your life, this is one of the places you can come, and we don't ask if it's possible. We know it's possible. We know that things exist that science isn't telling us about. And I don't think that nobody knows. I believe somebody knows. They're never going to know. Somebody's going to know. Well, guess what? We're going to know. We're going to know. Why? Because we're clairvoyant. Because we have experiences. And the way that we use this to our advantage is by sharing our experiences. As I have said many times on this show, and will say again, we are disclosure. We are the disclosure. We're not going to get disclosure from somebody else. Do we even need that? We know this is happening. We know stuff is happening. Are they ever going to tell us? Is the government ever going to tell us what they know? Well, not until they absolutely have to. That's my stance. That's my opinion. Probably not until they absolutely have no choice, and it's ridiculous to just keep it under wraps. But the thought that they don't know even as much as we know, that's far scarier. You mean to tell me that we know more than our government about this stuff? Are you kidding me? James Ortiz, it is good to see you. Yeah, are you kidding? Really? Oh, okay. What the heck have we got you guys then for? Looking into it. Why are you soaking up tax money to look into anything if you can't find anything and we're finding everything? We're not getting paid for it. Just the opposite. Is that fair? I don't think so. Tonight I wanted to do some energy healings and clearings because it seems like a lot of us need that. And because I can. Now, government isn't admitting anything. No, I don't think so either. I don't think they're ever going to admit anything until until it doesn't matter anymore. It'll be like, oh yeah, and this. Yeah. Yeah, we know. It's sitting in our backyard. That's what it's going to be. Oh, and by the way, that thing that's sitting in your backyard, yeah, we know about that. That's yeah. Yeah, well, they can't get out of it. When they can get out of it, then they'll tell us. It's like, and by the way, oh my God. So I'm letting a few people know I'm live because I find the notes don't go out to everybody. And I have to do this myself. Tell some folks that I am live, or they wouldn't get notified until 45 minutes into the program or more. YouTube, do better. Do better. Okay? Do better. You can do better. What is the point of that even? You're not going to stop things from getting out. It isn't even working. Things are still getting out. So, what really is the serious point here? Keeping a secret that ain't really a secret. Okay, so part of my mission is going to be to make it continually less and less of a secret. Yeah. Seems to me that's the way we have to do it. Boy, I'd love to be one of those people that comes on their stream looking so perfect and the hair's all perfect and all of the hairs are in place, but it's probably never going to be that way. That's probably another thing. We'll file that along with the disclosure thing on stuff that ain't going to happen. Government disclosure, having my hair be perfect while I'm on here. I don't know. I guess it could happen. Probably will happen before that. I don't know. I suppose I could do that easier than I could get disclosure or confirmation from the government. So, to me, we're looking at a question of, okay, we already know energy work, for instance, is a less dangerous form of taking care of ourselves. I won't say healing because I'm not allowed to heal anybody. And I'm not allowed to diagnose, and I'm not, unless I'm just praying for them, and it's part of my religion. Of course it is. I'm shamanic. But, you're not allowed to get in the way of big pharma that's, killing a lot of people and leaving them in misery. You're not allowed to get in their way. But I'm like, I have healing tools. I have clearings I can do. I have exercises I can show you that can help you feel better. I feel a lot better than I used to. I mean, geez, there was a point when I really thought I was at death's door. Okay, and probably I was. If I would have kept on the same way I was going, I probably would have been at death. I probably would have been dead. In fact, I saw my own death again at the old place. If I hadn't gotten out of, I had managed to live there for 18 years without passing away, and that's a shock. Considering what all the place was, what living there was like, having lasted that long is quite a shock that I lasted 18 years there. But when I saw in my mind, I kept seeing me being taken out in a stretcher, I knew it was time. Not only that, I was starting to see This is another phenomenon when you're fixing to die. You start seeing dead loved ones a lot clearer. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, does that mean I'm fixing to die? I'm not ready. I got stuff to do. I still got people here to find. I still got stuff to do. So I moved, and I really had to pull out all the stops to make this move happen. If you're getting told to move, one of the first things I'm going to tell you, if you're getting told you got to go somewhere, go somewhere. Find some way to make it happen. Because the next year after I moved, the next thing that happened, actually literally months after I got moved, was COVID. So, by the way, I have to tell you, they're trying to fight to bring the mask mandates back. Oh, yeah. This lovely administration that we have, that we all love so much. Now, yeah, that was some of the breaking news, is they're fighting to bring the mandates back. But not because this is dangerous, but because in the future they may have to save lives that way. Not that they saved lives this way. Actually, when you look at a graph, there is a huge spike of COVID during the time we were all wearing masks, and a dip after we took them off. And then they started to come up just a little bit, and then they went back down again. Did it work? Is it necessary? Is it even going to work? No, it doesn't work. It didn't work. It doesn't work. And there were people that were willing to die on this hill. What the heck is wrong with people? We got a lot of clearing to do. If you ask me, we have a lot of clearings to do. So I have my energy symbols here. I have my knowledge of some exercises we can do. Hey, Ken. I have clearings and different things that I can do to help the situation, and I'm going to do it. I figured, tonight it'll give you something to come back to, and you will be able to come back. The recording, it'll still work if you come back to the recording and listen to it and say yes again to whatever clearings I do. It'll still work. Okay? You don't even have to be here live for it to work. I'm hoping some people get the message and come in live, frankly, but yeah, you don't have to be here live for it to work. It'll actually work if you're listening to a recording. Energy work knows no space or time. It knows no distance. It doesn't work that way. It works universally, in a universal way. It works in a non-linear, non-spatial way. Special, but not spatial. So I don't have to be, and this makes it very easy for me in some cases, because I don't have to, most of the time, physically be anywhere to do the things that I do. I can do them from here. And I do. Oh, you never get notifications. Did you click the bell for all, Ken? Even if you even did that, off-grid and on the island will be best for your dogs. You're going to have internet there? James Oritz gets notifications. Oh, good. Oh, you have an appointment tomorrow morning. I got my pendulum if you want to ask questions, James. Yeah, I had you in mind when I made this stream. It seemed like you're really worried about what's going on with you, and you need some extra help. So we're gonna do what we can. Gosh, Ken. Yeah, well, I hear that a lot of times people don't get notifications, or they don't get notifications until it's half over. You know, they get them very late. Maybe they get them the next day. I already know. Um, yeah, that yeah, the tube is not really happy with those of us doing this kind of thing. To me, that's kind of a feather in my cap. I must be doing something right. I must be telling the truth, because you know you ain't allowed to do that. And I must be doing something right. They don't like me much. The algorithms don't like me much. I don't do stuff they're going to actually knock me off for, but they don't seem to like me much. Anyway, oh, gee. In 40 minutes. Okay. First of all, let me do this and I'll get my stuff. We'll get started. Pure water. I recommend it. I have a special pitcher that does a real fine job. I have water testing strips that say that it produces very good water. So, I recommend a lot of pure water and a lot of stuff made, your coffee, your tea, everything made with pure water. I make my own juices, teas, and everything. I made some turmeric ginger tea that is strong enough to knock your head off. Maybe, man, it gave me such a head rush. I recommend it. If you can get real ginger root and real turmeric root and grind it up and make tea out of it in a pot on the stove. Man, that's good stuff. Oh, and not only is it good, it does a whole lot of good things for you. So, good old H2O, yeah. Okay, James, this is a symbol that's going to be on the bed set I'm getting. So let's start with this one. By the way, this is just tips, tricks, and hacks for playing the massively multiplayer total immersion virtual reality learning game called Life on Planet Earth. It's a game all about contrast, duality, and limitation, and overcoming them. So here's one of your tips, tricks, and hacks right here. I didn't know what to think about these when I first saw them. But then when I held them up and started, look, I didn't know if I would be able to do distance. But when I saw them start coming off the page, I knew they were doing something. Now, the thing is, okay, I'm going to show these again. And I want you to put your hand to sense it. Put your hand out. See if you feel a feeling from this at all. And tell me, because we're doing some experiments here. I'm seeing if you, because supposedly you have to touch this, but what if you don't have to touch this? Because I had somebody who isn't into this stuff, didn't touch it. She just hovered her hand above it. She could feel it. She goes, I'm feeling something. Wait a minute. I'm feeling something. She was so dumbfounded. So they are imbued with energy. So please accept this healing energy. And if you're getting any kind of a buzz off this, healing mode activated. Distance healing mode activated. I just added that. Distance healing mode activated. Ah, there we go. It's coming off the page now. Yep, looks like it's coming off the page. Okay, here we go. It's starting. Okay. I'm going to mentally take that and place it on your chest. Okay. Remotely. And this should help you a bit. This is the light enhancer. You can barely see it. I know it's a little hard. There we go. Now it's coming to life. I'll give these a few seconds apiece. Outside is lifted. Oh, great. Hey, Pam. We're holding up these energy signals so people can kind of. I'm trying distance healing with these. And usually when I see them lift up off the page or start pulsing or something, that usually means we're there. For some reason, I'm not getting as much out of this, but maybe you are. Okay, I'm holding it up for you. Maybe I have enough light. We'll do this. We'll do some clearings. We'll do some pendulum work after I do this. Pam, a lot of this, James has an appointment after this. So we're hoping that this helps. This one is metabolism. Let me know if you want me to hold one of these up again. Subliminal purifier. Oh boy. A lot of us need this one. We've had so much of this crap. Okay. Subliminal purifier. Okay, that one's kind of buzzing a little bit for me. Here you go, James Ortiz. I know you need this one. Whoa. That one is hopping right off the page right away. You need that one. Hey, Dark Meta, how you doing? I just found out today that I have a 3-year-old fan. She loves these videos. She's 3. She somehow found my channel, and it's one of her favorite channels. And she's 3. This is so cute. I love it. Kids do like me, though, generally. So, hello, honey. Thank you for being a fan. This is radiation eliminator, so suck it up. I'm not kidding. You might be able to just feel it. If not, hold out your hand towards it and grab it. You know, suck it in through your palm chakra. Yeah, feel the love. Yeah, I've been your sub since I was 3. I'm like, kid. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. I love you, honey. You're so sweet. That just tickles me. But you know what? There was somebody else like that too. Somebody in New Zealand, their kid liked the show. And, and he's an autistic kid. There was an autistic kid that liked the show in New Zealand. Um, just out of the blue. Who knows? So, this one is Third Eye Enhancer. If anybody needs that, although you guys, most of you got this going already. Oh. You know what? I want to get to the physical one, so because of James Ortiz, because he needs those. Let me hold that one up after, okay, as one of the last ones. Here, Immune Enhancer. Whoa! That one hops out pretty fast. That is a lively little car. Look at that thing go. Is that thing moving for you? That thing is just moving. It's spiraling. That thing is just whirling around and around and around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are energy symbols, Pam, from Brad Johnson's channel. These are the freebies, the free samples that we can use forever. He doesn't care. Probably just as long as we don't try and sell them. I hope one day I can do something like this with my art. Okay, immune enhancer, biotoxin eliminator. Oh, that one's making my eyes go funny. Whoa. I'm having trouble even focusing my eyes on that one. It's like the whole thing is jiggling. I don't know what it's doing for you guys. And wow. Yeah, I can't hardly focus my eyes when I try to look at that. But now I'm seeing, yep, it's turning too. That's amazing. It just turned into something else. Wow, this is cool. Yeah, I was just saying there was somebody came over, has no particular belief in this stuff, nothing at all. Hovered her hand over it like that, said, I'm feeling something from this. And her eyes got really big, and she's like, I'm feeling something from this. And she was feeling it in the same place as I do. She goes, this is amazing. This is magical. This is impossible. I just can't, I've never seen anything like. I said, well, this is entirely possible. We know it's possible. And it is happening, so it is possible. Therefore, if it's happening, we can't really argue with it being possible, can we? It's completely possible. Here's chemtrail eliminator in case somebody had chemtrail issues. So yeah, she's now a believer. Even though she's known me for a while, I don't know she knows I can do stuff. She knows that. But this kind of thing, she always thought it was just opium, and she just couldn't see how that could be anything. But then after that, it's like, oh man. Okay. Here we go. Vitality enhancer. You need this one. I know you need this one, James. That's another one that's making my eyes go all funny. You had another person over looking at him today, and she goes, that one that she says all of a sudden it turned into a bunch of squares. I forget which one it was, but she said it turned into a bunch of squares. It was really weird. So these things shapeshift, these things morph. So okay. If there's anything you want me to come back to, let me know. I'll hold it up again. Okay. Here we go again. I'll peel another layer off the onion. Are you ready? Just answer yes when I ask the question. If so, you don't have to come up with a big, long answer to anything I ask. I'm just asking it in order to bring up the energy so that we can clear it. We're going to do some clearings now. that I have learned from Access Consciousness. And the creative part on my part is figuring out what question to ask. It's important that you ask the right question, you know. So if you're doing clearings, you need to know the right question. This is where the clairvoyance helps. Well, I don't know. Somebody now or in the future has a sort of a hidden thing. Okay. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do I have that I don't really deserve to live and have a fulfilled life? I don't really deserve to be comfortable in my body. I don't even really deserve to be here. Would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? And you can just think yes or type yes or and this is sort of hidden. This is like the person doesn't realize it, but it comes up sometimes. It's almost like they don't know something happened. I don't know if they even remember that it happened, but it gave them the idea that they don't really matter much. I don't like that. Okay, so I now uncreate and destroy this, all that, and all that's around that. Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, puck and pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay. This is probably just residual. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do I have that this stuff just can't work because, you know, it's not even physical. It's like this is just a bunch of bunk. And you believe that, but you want it to work. Okay, we'll clear that. I don't know if this is for somebody now or in the future, but whatever it is, we're going to get rid of this right now, or at least a layer of it. Would we be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Yes. I don't even have faith in myself every moment. I wish I did. What attitudes, opinions, and judgments do I have that I can't have faith in myself every moment? Gee, that's one of mine. That I can't have faith in my ability, my body's ability to heal itself, my mind's ability, my psychic ability, my abilities in general. What attitudes, beliefs, and judgments do I have that I am not adequate for the task of being live right now? Would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all that? Times a godzillion, good and bad, right and wrong, puck and pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay, here's another tool that they talk about in Access Consciousness. And these are free tools, so I'm not hurting anybody by giving these out. Everybody mentions these when they talk about it. So this is another one. Are you sure that everything you're experiencing is yours? Because there is a tool in Access Consciousness about who does this belong to. And if you are having some problems, you may find that you are having other people's problems. If you're a sensitive person, I've been having trouble with my hip. I found out today that there's somebody I know that had a hip replacement. I'm like, oh, great. I was picking up their hip replacement. Some days it just doesn't pay to be empathic. Why are we empathic? I don't know. Probably the empathy is a diagnostic function. Uh, we're hypervigilant because we were put in danger a lot. We felt endangered most of our life and had to be hypervigilant. And that's usually how empathy starts. Most of us end up with empathy out of rather unhappy circumstances. So the tool is simply you ask, okay, who does this belong to? And if something comes into your mind, that's probably who it belongs to, that it belongs to somebody else. If it belongs to somebody else, you can say, okay, I send it back with consciousness attached. And when you do that, they're aware of it, and it also makes them more aware or more able to handle it. It gives them the consciousness attached. Basically, it came to you because you're conscious of it, you're aware of it, and aware enough to send them a little blessing there. So you can send it back with consciousness attached. Just say, I send it back with. Sometimes you have to do this over and over again, though. And it can be with any but thing. It can be with pain. It can be with nervousness. It can be with all kinds of things. Okay, so James, are you feeling any better? Is that helping you any? Is that symbol helping any? Yeah, so you can help them. Yeah. So, because I know you've been here a long time, James. I do care about every one of you. If you've got a question, let's see. Is James gonna be all right? First, I gotta ask questions to make sure it's calibrated right. Okay, oh, look at it. It's charging up. It's spinning in a circle. Okay, guides and angels and deeper self. Give me some good answers so I can help people. Okay, so I have this little dog. I have a little doggy, a cute little dog. No, I don't. Okay, good. But I do have a cat named Cowboy Cat. I do have a kitty named Cowboy. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, you are shifting directions. Okay, good. It was spinning and spinning there. Yep. Okay. So, hey, Bomber. We're doing clearings and stuff, energy work. I just showed all of the energy symbols. We need to do some stuff for AI too, so that AI isn't a bad thing to us. Oh, look, it's saying yes. We need to do some we need to do some intentions and clearings for the AI. Yes. Isn't that interesting? Okay, stop. We got to ask some questions for James because he's about to go in. Is James going to be all right? Is he going to get better? Is he going to find he's getting better? Yes. Yes. Okay. Is there anything that James needs to do to make it better? Yes. Okay. Yes. Can I get it? You can make this better. Okay. Is there something I can do from here to help James? And anybody else who watches this who needs it? Yes. Okay. Is it just sending out the energy? Okay. I'm going to do it this way. The algorithms. We need to do something for Pam's broken heart, too. And Bomber needs some stuff. I think y'all need some stuff. That's why I'm doing this show, you know. That's why I'm doing this particular clearing and energy work show. You all need something. I know that. Yeah, Bomber. Hecker name you chose there, girlfriend. I know. I'm thinking, was that necessarily a wise choice? But hey, it's your name. Okay. So I'm sending out the vitality enhancer. If you need it, catch it, grab it. I'm sending out the vitality enhancer wave right now. Okay. Okay. We can do that, Bomber. Okay, sending out vitality enhancer right now. Because for some reason I think y'all need some vitality. Let's see. Which one do I need now? Okay, for some reason I keep coming back to subliminal purifier. Sending out the energy of the subliminal purifier. I'm sad to hear that. Okay. So if you need the subliminal purifier, catch it now. I'm sorry to hear that, Ken. We'll miss you. I'm glad you managed to find your way on our show here so we could say hi again. The island you're going to has no internet? Okay. Okay, so Bomber is having a nervous breakdown. James Ortiz is having health things go on. Kay Rotman is, Ken is having existential crises. Dark Meta, what's up with you? You got anything going on, Dark Meta? Pam has a broken heart. I don't want to say it that way. No, Pam doesn't have a broken heart. Her heart's perfectly healthy. Pam is missing her loved one. Okay, enough of that one. Okay. This one. Radiation eliminator. I'm souping it up. Pick up on it. This can be any kind of radiation. Yeah, so everybody is, well, the thing is, Ken, you might actually get really healthy there. If there's no 5G and you're going to be off grid, you might actually get really healthy and then be able to come back and do whatever you want to do. There's, Oh, and your dog is dying of cancer. Okay. Radiation eliminator. I'm getting a cool sensation from this. As a matter of fact, my hand is getting cold. It feels like mint, you know? So I'm trying to get rid of the radiation damage. If you need to get rid of radiation damage, just take this and apply this to the affected areas. Even if it's your whole body. Yeah, maybe it has to be this way, Ken, so you can really get healthy. And your baby dog, she's going to be free. She's going to come visit. She knows you love her. They always know. They know. She's going to come around. You'll see. Even after she's gone, I have never lost an animal, really. They've died, but I've never lost them. They still come around. They always come around, say, "Hey, Mom." Um, okay, I'm going to take the basic healing symbol now, and I have it on, I already have this on James Ortiz's chest. Anybody else who needs this, just imagine this, put this like right on your affected area. This is, okay. Anybody who came in who didn't see this the first time, here is the just all around healing. Activate distance healing mode. And that is a mode I just recently gave it. I don't know if it originally came with it, but I just gave it that recently. So distance healing mode, wherever you feel it needs it to be. And I'm just sending this to all of you. And you can just use it for or on whatever, whoever. Whether it's emotional or physical or, okay. Okay. So I'm letting you see it so you can imagine that being on you. Oh, they're stronger than us in their final hours. They sure are. They know. They know. They know better than we know. They're fine. They're like, oh yeah, it's time for me to go. I'm going now. Bye bye. You know. And they really don't have the problem with it that we do. Yep. Yep. They do. All of our babies, all of our fur babies always remember us. They always come back. They always watch over us. They still love us. They just, it's wonderful. They love us forever. And I love them forever. I really appreciate the help that they gave me, the comfort that they gave me, and the comfort that they still do give me. Bomber, you know what? There are people who get diagnosis like that who live on years and years and years. There are no absolutes like that. And there is a way to there's a good chance that he can live way beyond that. A lot of people have done it. So the healing symbol I showed you, we'll send one to him too. We'll send one to Kin's dog so she can die peacefully, if that is what's supposed to happen now. We'll send one to Kin. We'll send it to Bomber, who has to calm herself down because she's okay. Okay. Of course, some people, I told you, some people are going to leave. It's time for them to leave, and they got to. Um, and but we both know, Bomber, you and I know, that they're not going a bad place. It's very nice there. Death isn't hard. Yeah. So she might go on a bit. Yeah, I mean, cancer can be reversed. People don't want you to know that. But, certain people don't want you to know that. My breast lumps went away for good and forever, just never came back. Of course, I never did the kind of things that would cause it either. And part of that is I don't wear a bra. It turns out that constricting garments actually that block your blood flow can add to the problem. So every now and then I'll wear one where decorum says, I'm going to wear this dress, I have to wear one. But by and large, I don't wear one because I don't want to restrict the blood flow because I've already had my tango with breast lumps and don't want to have to deal with that ever again. So I'm doing everything I can not to bring any of that on. Now, not everybody has the same problem because not all of us have. I mean, mine are large. If I'm wearing a bra, it's going to be tight. It's going to hug, and it could restrict blood flow, and I'm not having it. So if it's not ultra comfortable, I won't use it. I won't even wear one. Um, okay, so yeah, that was one of the next things I was going to do. Dark meta is some other exercises. Okay, so here we go. This should calm you down a bit. Yeah, just like Dark Meta is saying there, just breathe slowly and breathe deeply. Get yourself some nice air inside your lungs and breathe out all the stale air when you do it. And here will help your vitality. Try this with me. This is a breathing exercise that's to give you energy and to balance you out. Okay, we're going to inhale. We're going to hold it to 24. Then we're going to release it. And very quickly suck up more air and hold it as, take a big, deep belly breath. Okay, and we're going to do this 10 times. And this is going to help your energy and help you feel. Once you're done, you'll feel a lot better. It'll get all the stale stuff out of your lungs. It'll oxygenate your blood super, and you'll be nice, super and oxygenated, and you'll feel much better. So just do this with me. It's not going to take very long. It doesn't take very long, but I used to do this a lot, especially when I was driving and had to stay awake. Okay. Okay. Now, you ready? Here we go. Breathe in all the way. And hold it for 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Breathe out. Breathe in again right after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So now don't count with me. I'm doing this for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We're already halfway done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, well, I'm counting. I can't really do this, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You do this in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. And after you finish that, you should feel a lot different. I always do. Okay. That's going to clear you of a lot of things. That's going to clear out a lot of shit. Okay. You do that, of course, you count in your head. You can't hold your breath and count out loud like I was. I was doing that for your benefit. And you can do this over and over. You don't have to stop at 10. I would do it to keep from getting sleepy on the road when I was driving. And actually, I had so many psychic experiences. Why? Because I was doing breathing exercises on the road all the time, right? I was so I was seeing all kinds of visions and stuff all the time while I was out on the road. That's kind of funny. Yes. And we did it 10 times. So this is something you do it 10 times. And this is a Tony Robbins technique. And he got it. I don't know where he got it, but I learned it from him. Okay. I learned it from Tony Robbins. And he says he uses it all the time. And I use it too when I remember to do it. And it is a good technique to wake up. It is a good technique to calm yourself down. It's a good technique to clear out all the toxins that you can accumulate in your lungs. And we do. I mean, we don't breathe right in our society very often. I mean, we just don't breathe right. So, doing conscious breathing is important. You need oxygen. Your body needs oxygen. Sorry about your luck. It's just the way you're built. However, there are some techniques where you can actually stop breathing for long periods of time, and actually, I've seen that demonstrated. So it is possible, but this isn't what that exercise is about. Okay, this exercise is about getting you reoxygenated and balanced and your lungs cleared out of all the old stuff. What it does is, because you're holding your breath for the count of 24, you are kind of starving your lungs of oxygen. So when you let out the old air and you let it out all the way and you draw it in, it's going to soak up even more oxygen. Every time you breathe in after that, it's going to soak up even more oxygen than it normally would. It puts it into that kind of a mode. So you're going to get more benefit of your breathing. It's going to put your body in a state where it's going to soak up more oxygen from the breath you're breathing. So that's that one. And okay. Okay. And it does help anxiety because, of course, when you're oxygenated, you're feeling better. Plus, it takes your mind off of it for a little way. It breaks your pattern. Um, some of these things just break your pattern of anxiety as well. So while you're doing this breathing exercise, you can't think about being anxious. You're too busy counting and trying to hold your breath. So it also works that way. Um, let's see, what else have we got? Okay, yeah, here's another one. One that I do quite frequently here. Now that you have some oxygen in your lungs, I want you to feel the edges of your being, not your body, but your being. And just feel where your being is. And you'll notice that it's bigger than your body. And I want you to imagine that expanding. I want you to expand that and expand it out and expand it out, expand it out, expand it out. What's really happening is you're expanding your awareness of yourself because you're huge. You will in no way ever be able to completely fit in this body. It just isn't possible. So, but we try. We try to stuff ourselves in these bodies because we think we got to do that. So, expand yourself out. Okay. Well, put it in our MeWe chat. Yeah, because I have been known to have anxiety, depression. I have to constantly keep myself um, cheered up, happy, calm my anxiety. I have to do that all the time. I've had to do that for years. So, um, for whatever the reason, I think really empathy is part of it. Is because I'm feeling everybody else's stuff too, with or without knowing it. If you do, you're going to feel other people's anxiety and stuff as well as yours. It's just going to compound. But if you expand yourself, just let yourself expand and uncrease. Because I don't know how we manage to do this, but we seem to bend, fold, and spindle ourselves. I don't know how we do it. Trying to deal with this being in this avatar. And it really feels good to sometimes just let yourself expand and try to stop trying to fit into this avatar. You can't do it. You'll never do it. You know, you're controlling this avatar. You're not really your avatar. You're not your body. Body is a very nice tool with its own version of consciousness, but it's not you. So as you expand yourself out and out and out and out and out, beyond the confines of Earth, beyond the confines of the orbit of Saturn, beyond the confines of the orbit of Uranus and the orbit of Pluto, and out beyond the solar system and even beyond that, you'll find that you really are huge. And you can expand pretty much infinitely. And when you let yourself expand, you will start to feel less tension because you actually are this huge cosmic being. That's really what you are. So letting yourself expand decreases your stress because it reminds you, for one thing, it reminds you that you are not your body, you're much bigger than that. Your body is a relatively small part of you and your totality. Yes. Well, that's lovely. Okay. Yeah, put it in our MIUI too, Bomber. Okay. So the next exercise is take your chakras, and you know how to do this. Big surprise to everybody is somehow they know how to do this. Just, you don't have to think about it much. When I tell you to just push your chakras back to your spine, sit up straight and push your chakras back to the spine. You know that. You already know that. You know how to do that. Nobody ever taught you that. But I'm telling you, everybody finds they can do that. Isn't that interesting? So sit up straight, push your chakras back to your spine, and then snap them right on, centered, center them, and they just snap in line, snap into place. There you go. And that'll make you feel better. Okay. The next one I do is the tunneling down the roots. So we're going to send our roots on down until we break free into space, a beautiful, spacious place. And you'll find if you do this that you will eventually break into a beautiful, spacious area, and you'll feel that spaciousness. And feeling that spaciousness also calms you down and makes you feel healthier. So let's do that. Let's take our root chakra energy, our cord that we have, our roots, and send them down. The chakra stays up here. The roots go down. The roots go down, 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 down. Down and down and down. The roots go down and down and down and down and down until we break out, break on through to the other side, like Morrison said. And when we break on through to that spacious place, then you're going to find that you're going to get nourishment from that. You'll feel a sense of spaciousness when you find it, when you hit it, when you break through. And it'll feel better because you won't feel so cramped. Okay. Oh, that feels so much better. And I really have to do this when my tailbone starts hurting. It doesn't hurt like it used to. Thank you for everybody who helped in the healing. But it still aches sometimes. I don't have that sharp pain, though, anymore. Thank you. Now, whoever needs okay, so we're sending love out, universal love. Out to everybody. The energy knows where to go and what to do. It knows exactly what's wrong with you, what's right with you, what needs to be done in order to help you. It's intelligent. The energy is intelligent. It is consciousness. So when I send you this, I'm sending you some intelligent, conscious energy that knows exactly where it needs to go. Bomber, I hear that you need to do some things to help your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your message. Look up parasympathetic nervous system. And you can play videos, and then there are exercises you can do. You need to reset your parasympathetic nervous system, okay? James Ortiz, you need to accept love. Let's send James Ortiz love, and you can practice accepting it, James. Remember, you're not sending your energy, you're sending universal energy because you don't want to drain yourself. Just imagine that he's enveloped in love and, just a ray, beautiful pink and green rays, just the heart chakra rays of love, okay? Because love can actually cure things. And actually, I think we're going to do the same with Bomber. Beautiful pink and green rays. Spin a few minutes, and we're going to leave that on James, and then we're going to leave that on Bomber too, and we're going to send some to Ken. We see him completely wrapped in beautiful green, and magenta is actually the color of the high heart. So these beautiful magenta and green rays, this beautiful magenta and green aura. And Pam, who needs a heart healing too in an emotional way. Beautiful green and magenta color. And dark meta, whatever dark meta may need. Just everybody and me and Cowboy and your fur babies. Everybody's wrapped in this beautiful green and magenta light. Okay. And I'm going to request that that stay on and do its work until you don't need it anymore. Okay, I can't read right now. I'm somewhere else. But I'll try. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can tune you in. Yes. Doing it and learning as much as you can. Okay. Green fields. There you go. Okay. 44 acres. Wow. I think you're going to go there and get real healthy and come back a new man. It's hard to be patriotic when your government is corrupt. But remember, it's not the bad leaders that you're celebrating. It's your country. So maybe instead of celebrating, send some energy to your country and ask for help. You can ask your angels for help. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask all of you to ask your angels. Say, angels, attend me. You all have them, whether you know them or see them. Yeah. Ah, to the beach. Oh, that'll be nice. The new day. There you go. Last leg of the Freedom Convoy. There you go. Really? This Saturday. Okay, here we go. Yes, that made a difference, didn't it? Here we go. I'm going to play it. You know what I'm going to play.
Here you go, cowboy fans. Your daily dose of purness. Sweet, fluffy little white cat belly and purrs. And Cowboy just wanted me to translate this message to you that he backs the Canadian truckers and everybody who's joining in, which is pretty much everybody. 100%. That's right. Go, truckers, go. That's what Cowboy wants me to tell you. And let's hope the whole wide world joins in. That's right. See? He agrees. There you go. Okay, have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.
Yes. The line has been drawn in the catbox sand, and none shall ever cross that line again. Mm-mm. Not if Cowboy's on the line. Mm-mm. He's not going to let anybody pass. None shall pass. It's so funny. He put his paw down just in. He's a good actor. He doesn't. I don't know if he knows what is really going on, or, but he's so good. Really, sometimes he's just perfect timing. I'll have to remember that. I'll join in. I thought it was a major, major victory. Really, everybody standing up to a corrupt government. I thought it was a wonderful victory. Right. Oh, by the way, here's our. He's been working hard all day. Oh, look, he knows. He's reaching his little paw out. Yeah, that was you, cowboy. Mm-hmm. There's our little freedom fighting kitty. So tired. So tired from being a freedom fighter all day. He's my baby cat. He's so cute. Uh, yes. You know, I don't know why we didn't have ours. I think it was because Washington did back down some. Now they're trying to bring it back, and we may still have to bring up that convoy idea again. If they bring up the bill, they're trying to bring it up again. They're trying to get mask mandates back. Even now that we know that it doesn't work, and I mean, we know this 100% it didn't work. In fact, while people were wearing the masks, there was this great big spike in cases because it messes with your immune system. And once we took the masks off, it's been off since last spring. No spike. No spike. We got a damn crazy government now, but it's just a facade. Hey, Twyla. Hey, what's up? Yeah. The governments are really afraid of the people, let me tell you, and they should be. We need them to be. As a matter of fact, that is a rather famous quote. I can't remember who by, but people should not be afraid of their government. The government should be afraid of the people. They should be afraid of displeasing us because we're the ones their jobs depend on. We got to remember that. And sometimes we have got to just get ourselves together and do something to remind them of that. Remember, the place only works because of us. Without us, you're out of a job. You don't have a job. We got to keep doing that. And, you know, back in my time, we stood up for everybody's rights. We really did. We protested and stood up for everybody. And now that I'm older and I have to sit down and I can't stand for as long, it's time for the next generation to come up and stand up. You all must learn. And I guess this is maybe a lesson we've had for quite some time. We must stand up for ourselves. We must. You can't let people run all over you. You got to tell them after a certain point, enough's enough. That's it. You're done. You don't get to go any farther. It's absolutely necessary. And you know what? My mother never taught me how to do that. I had to teach myself. And maybe I'm not perfect at it. However, maybe I'm not even that great at it. However, it's better than doing nothing. Because doing nothing doesn't get you anything, you know? So I learned to do it in my own way. Maybe I can't do it maybe I can't stand up to it the way that some people can. But I stand up in my own way by having shows like this, by telling people the truth when I feel that they will ever listen by actually every time I do a crossing over, a healing, a removal of a malicious entity. Anytime I do that stuff, that's my way of standing up against the controllers. But remember, the main ones are gone now. They're off planet. They're gone. And all we're dealing with is henchmen. So, hey, B. Freeman. Hi. Well, we just did some mood altering stuff. Yeah, too bad you're late. We just did some mood altering. I just did some stuff to make everybody feel better. Well, everybody, let's send some let's send some of that green and magenta light to B. Freeman. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. What's wrong, B. Freeman? Yeah, there's so many times when I go into a chat, it's not for the speaker, and it's not because I'm in such a great mood. I want to party. It's that I just want to say hi to my friends. I want to say hi to my family. Show them a little love. I'll be around some people who care. Like I said, this is basically an experiencer support group. That's what it's become. Have you had some strange experiences? What was it the Ghostbuster said? We're willing to believe you. We're ready to believe you. Oh, geez. Yeah. Whether it is Bigfoot or Dogman or some other cryptid or spiritual issues, hauntings, or abductions, UFOs. It doesn't matter. I know it all exists. And even some of the stuff that people say is crazy. And one of the things I know is we also got to be careful because we can actually manufacture some of it. As a matter of fact, there is debate about Slender Man. He didn't exist. There was no Slender Man. However, he became such an internet sensation. We think we may have created Slender Man. He may exist now because we're creators. So remember, create wisely. I'm trying to uncreate some of these things. If so, some of the worst of it, I'm trying to uncreate it. So, the People's Convoy. There you go. Yeah, what is it? Red Green always said, remember, we're in this together. We're all in this together. Red Green Canadian. Raise a shot of maple syrup to Red Green. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Red Green, isn't it? Interesting name that he picked. But yeah, and there's one of the shows that one of the One of the shows I watch, one of the things I'm subscribed to is Green Red Productions. I always wonder if they're a red green fan. Yep. So we we should really form our own people's convoys every time every time they pull shit. But things are changing because in this country, like I said, Tom McDonald, an independent artist, getting #1 for a pop hit, and he's normally a rapper. He gets a #1 song. That this is that doesn't happen. It does now, but it didn't used to. That would never happen. That's huge. And mark my words, that's huge. There's things are going to be changing. That's another sign that things are changing. And we're getting them. They repealed the act that the Prez tried to put in place about charging us a bunch of new tax, what, 80, something like $87 million to hire 87,000 new IRS auditors. They got it repealed. That's gone. Now they're mad, so they're trying to bring back the mask mandate. I don't think it's going to work though. People have had it. I think people have had it. I don't think people are going to put up with any of this anymore. I think they're fixing to do some butt kicking actually if people don't do it our way. And we should. Because the shoe's going to be on the other foot soon enough. After all, it's already on the other foot as far as COVID is concerned. We're already seeing that it's mostly the vaxxers that are getting, I shouldn't be saying this, the algorithms will hate it, but they're the ones that are mostly getting the disease now, not the people who just had it and let it go through the community, just let it go through them and now have natural immunity. We're all fine. And the original virus supposedly is extinct now anyway. It's gone. So, you know, they're being given something for something that doesn't even exist anymore. How much sense does that make? So it's all for money. Anybody who's still getting those shots, I'm sorry, you're deluded. Uh, do as you like, you know. I mean, it's a free country. Let's hope it stays that way, right? Do as you like. It's not doing you any good. As a matter of fact, I got stuff I put on. I got some of them I put on MeWe that doctors that are saying it's way more dangerous than the actual disease. So, if you know about somebody who's doing this and you need some ammo to tell them maybe you should quit doing this, of course, be nice about it because it is their decision. However, give them the information. And I can send, I can put all these videos up if you want me to. I'll put them all up on MeWe so you can send them to people because they're all doctors, real doctors, unlike Fauci. Unlike F. Fauci. Okay, so what time are we getting to be? So we've almost been on 2 hours. So I try to keep it to 2 hours. So we're almost to 12. Okay. So I'm going to cut it about 12. And, I love you too. I'm going to cut it about 12. Just remember, you can keep this energy with you. You can replay this video. If you need to look at the symbols again, if you need to do the breathing exercise or something, you can always replay this. It's one of the nice things about doing a stream like this is if you want to, it's in the archives. If you want to redo it, you can redo it. You can play it back and follow along. And please remember to like, share, comment. When it comes back up, it helps us get found. Please tell people about us here, which us is me and you and anybody you think might need basically a paranormal support group, which is basically what we are. Uh, anybody who's had to go through the strange stuff that we've had to go through needs some backup, right? Tell people you love them. I don't have to tell you why. But let them know you love them. And the truth is where you find it. Hope you're always finding some here. Remember, you are divine. You are divine creators. You have that spark of God in you. You are divine. You are just as divine as the next person. There isn't anything such thing as being diviner. Can't be more divine or less divine. You just are divine. You're divine. Period. So remember that you are divine. And remember that you're worthy. If you weren't worthy, you wouldn't be here. So the very fact that you are here and alive means you're worthy. And if you look up, we'll talk some more about some of these other. Let me know, by the way, in the comments or in MeWe or something, what you would like to talk about on this show, and I'll bring it up for discussion. And if you know somebody who'd like to be a guest, please have them get in touch with me at oceandiana@gmail.com. Ocean Diana, spelled in a very simple way. Ocean, like the sea, and Diana with only one N. Okay. And I do love you all. And I think about you every day, even the days that I'm not on. Remember that I'm on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday so far. I'm trying to clear another day for that. But so far, it seems like it'd be nice if I could stay awake longer. Then I could get my stuff done and I'd have more time. But I have been needing a lot of sleep. And I know that you guys have too. Stuff is shifting and we're doing a lot of work in our sleep. Now, don't be hard on yourself about that. If you need to sleep, you get some sleep. It gives you a nice little reboot. Okay, I love you. I'm always thinking of you every day. Me and Cowboy sending out the love. Have a wonderful evening. And until I see you Sunday, yeah, if you need anything, you know how to get in touch.